I'm just trying to show a problem, a very weird and very specific problem with Lightwave when you connect to it using a remote desktop application. Now I've got a PC set up, this is on my Mac desktop, I've got a PC set up with Windows RDP client installed, and I'm going to use Jump Desktop, which is a Mac Windows RDP connector. I don't know if you call it viewer. And I've got basically this one of my other Macs set up here, and I've also got my Windows PC. It works. I can connect fine, and it works brilliantly. Except, and as you can see, it's chugging away doing some network rendering mode. Now, if I start up Windows Lightwave 2020, latest version, and it all boots up fine. If I then, once it finishes doing its thinking, you'll see that I can't click and drag around the viewport or anything, and also I can't even drag. It can select things, but it won't let me drag anything or rotate it for that matter. None of this works. It just doesn't seem to recognise click and drag. Now initially I thought this was a problem with the actual software for connecting to a remote desktop. But the thing is, click and drag does work, because you can click and drag other things. If I just close this down, you can click and drag, windows around fine and icons, they're fine. It's just Lightwave. And in fact, I've got Cinema 4D on here as well. So if I just find Cinema 4D 19, which is here, wait for that to start up. So if I just create a cube here, works fine. It works absolutely fine. So it's just Lightwave for some reason that's not recognising drags, and unfortunately that makes it completely impossible to work with remotely, which is a real shame, because it'd be very, very handy for me to be able to do this, particularly when I've got when I'm not on site and I want to be able to access this thing remotely to do some changes to a 3D project. So I don't know what the solution is this, but hopefully someone from NewTek sees this, or some other user sees it and can work out what's causing it. So I'm going to just quit Cinema, new, and actually we can try. Let's try Modeler quickly as well, and see if Modeler does the same thing. So let's wait for it to start up. Okay. So let's just create a box quickly. So yeah, obviously click and drag is working here, and if I click here, no, it's weird. It's just navigation doesn't seem to work. Okay, maybe let's just drop that first. Try it again. No, it's just navigation doesn't work. It doesn't let me do navigation, which is really strange. Really, really odd. And can I? Let's see. Where folks go. Look. Oh, actually, that's interesting. And also, you can't click and drag. You can create, when you create things, it works fine. So you can create, click and drag stuff to create it, and I can move it around here. The minute I drop the tool though, and then if I go to move, it doesn't work either. If I go and select selection polygons. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Alt works fine. You can navigate inside this viewport fine. Okay, that's very interesting. So holding down the Alt key and dragging works. I wonder if it works inside. No, it doesn't work actually on a window, but if you hold down the modifier key, you can. And I wonder if that means you can zoom as well by holding down Alt and Control and Alt and Shift. Oh, what was it? Very interesting. If I change this to, let's have a look. Oh, so yeah, you can use the same keys in here. That is very, very, very interesting. That works in Modeler. So if I go back to, let's switch to layout. See if this works. So if I hold down, okay, the keys aren't working for this. I don't know if that's because I've got to enable keyboard navigation, but it still doesn't let me drag objects, so that's still fundamentally broken as well anyway. Okay, well, hopefully someone has some idea why it's doing this. It'd be great if we can work out why, and because then I can start using Lightwave a lot more often. As it is, I might have to move to try and get my head around Cinema 4D again for this project. So hopefully we can fix this. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. Take care.